Hello, my love. I thought I'd do something a little different on the weekends. I'm going to show you some of my other favorite games that I think you might enjoy seeing. Our first game will be Dorfromantik. This game was developed by four master's students at a university in Germany, which I think is kind of cool. It was released in early access in early 2021, and I found it a little later in the year. I loved it immediately, and I broke my personal rule of not buying early access titles and got it right then and there. And it was fully released in 2022. Well, to give you a quick look at how this game is played, rather than do a classic mode game, which can theoretically go on for a very long time, what we're going to do is we're going to do a quick mode. This has a hard cap on the number of tiles I can place. So here we go. I mentioned tiles, so the way you play is by placing these hexagonal tiles adjacent to each other, trying to get the matching sides touching each other. So I've got some fields, I've got a house over here, part of a village, and then a couple of blank sides. The starting one is all blank. So I can place this here or here. I can theoretically also place it here, but that won't score any points. Okay, so I'll just put it there for now. Okay, so you'll see that this has a little speech bubble above it. That is a quest. So each of these fields and houses can eventually become part of a larger group. So this field wants to have 3 friends, 3 or more, really. And so does this one. So I'll just place that one right there. Oh, and this one wants 4 or more. So I can just do... do I want to do that? I think I'll do this. Okay, got a river over here. Now, rivers are a little unusual in that they have to lead into other water tiles. So I've got another quest over here. Got 2 houses that want 3 friends. So I'm going to put it here. So I just need another one that kind of looks like that. I can put it there. All right. Okay, so there. Okay. So now I'm regretting my choices because in order to place this, I cannot place it such that all of the tiles are matching. Rather, all of the sides are matching, rather. So, but I do want to finish these quests, so I'm going to do this. Finishes all of those quests. And you see, it got me lots of points there. And we have a limited number of tiles down here. Finishing those quests gave me some more tiles. Okay, so now we have a railroad with some forests. Railroads are like rivers in that they have to feed into other railroads. Okay. You know, I'm not going to be too precious about perfect placements for now, because I'm just looking to complete these quests. Now you saw back there, the little flash, if you manage to get all 6 sides to have matching edges, you get a perfect placement, another 60 points, and an extra tile. So that's a pretty good reason to try and get as many matching placements as you can. So like right here, you can just do that. Perfect placement for our starting tile. do that. Okay, so up until now, we've only been seeing quests that have a number plus. So it just wants that many or more. This one's a little bit more stringent. It has to have exactly 9, which means I can't add it to my existing village, which is unfortunate. And I don't really have any other... I do have this house over here, but I don't want to place 2 non-matching tiles. Two non-matching edges, rather. Okay, so here we have our first river quest. They work just like the ones for the fields and the villages, except rather than the number of houses or the number of field segments, this only cares about the number of tiles. So I'm going to put that right there. And now we have a lake tile. Lake tiles can be fed into by rivers, obviously, but they can also they can also be legally placed next to blank tiles, because just to give it slightly more options for placement. So I'm gonna do that, because otherwise I have an illegal placement. Okay, so we've got another railroad. I'm gonna go ahead and put him there. Oh, another railroad. Okay. Now, you can see the current tile and then the 2 following tiles, so I really shouldn't be surprised by what starts popping up, because I can see what's coming. It should give you a chance to plan and stuff, but I never said I was good at this game. I said I liked it. Okay, so I'll go ahead and put this here. Not going to get us the most points, but that's okay. And then go ahead and keep extending our railroad. We've got a big old forest over here. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that. Okay, so we have a river and a railroad. So, and we can't, because of the river, we can't actually connect it to either of our railroad tiles. So I'm going to put it over here to give me a chance to kind of wind my way over. Okay, so I'm going to do this. Give me 2 perfect placements. And then I can do this. Now, connects the 2. Okay. Okay, now we've got a forest that wants 49 more trees. So I'm going to put this lake tile there, finish that up. I'll go ahead and put this like that. Okay, got another river and railroad tile. I'm going to do that in the hopes that I can get another one of these little hard bends and then be able to move on. Complete those 2 quests. Okay. Yeah, I want to complete this village quest, so let's do that. Then we'll do that. Okay, got another forest quest coming up. There we are. And we have the little bend I want, but it's also attached to a river, which makes it so that I can't place it there, which is unfortunate. So I'm just gonna do that. Okay, we have a fork in our for our railroad, and that actually makes this a legal placement. So that's those 2 railroads completed. So for quick mode, you have a hard cap of 75 tiles you can place. So you want to be pretty particular about where you place these to try and maximize your score. But, you know, I'm just kind of showing off the game, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Ah, right. So this quest here had a little symbol in the upper right-hand corner, a little triangle. And when I finished it, that meant it placed a flag down in this group of houses. That means this one wants to be completely enclosed, so that it doesn't have any of these red edges that you're seeing. It's showing where you can add additional tiles to expand the size of that village. So in order to accomplish that, I'm gonna go ahead and just surround it right away. Just not worry about placements too much. Okay, so since I have the opportunity to place make a legal placement on that, I really want to. So I'm going to do this, just kind of add on to our forest. Do the same thing over here. Okay, so I'm going to just eventually close that out like that. Not for, oh, okay, so this is another only 8 tiles, or fields. So, go ahead and put it over here. Okay, go ahead and expand this forest. I'll go ahead and do that. And then... Right. Need to keep building onto this field, so I'll do that. Okay, and then I've got this right here, which fits perfectly in here. Wonderful. And then... I'm going to go ahead and put that there. Keep building onto the forest. Okay, so this field wants 15 plus. So I can put it, okay, so I can put it here. But then I have to have, 10 more onto it. Or I can put it here and have 4 more onto it. Now, I'm going to put it here because I'm going to have to, it's already got a quest on it. And this way I can work on both of them at the same time. Is that necessarily the best play? I have no idea. We'll just put this here. So this is a water junction or something like that. I don't remember precisely what it's called, but it is a tile that can accept both railroads and water. So it gives you a solution to that little problem right there. All right, there's that. Okay, this railroad wants exactly 5, which means there's too many in that. So we'll go ahead and build over here. Okay, 268. One of our forest quests wanted to be enclosed. That is going to be difficult, more than likely. Go ahead and do that. Actually, let's not do that. To increase our chances of completely enclosing this forest, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to do that. Okay. Now we need to expand this field. Alright. Do that. Actually, no. Do this. A little better connection there. Okay. So this wants 24. Sure. That'll work. Okay. I'm going to do that. Keep closing that forest. And we'll go ahead and do that. Build onto our village there. Alright, so I have a similar situation here as I had over here with the fields. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this one here so I can build onto that. And then, once I finish this one, hopefully I'll be able to connect it there and finish that one right away. Okay, so because we have this 4 here, we can't place this here, because that's too many houses. Got our perfect placement. Delightful. Okay, and then go ahead and put that there. Put that there. We have another small railroad. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put this there. So we've got another forest edge on this one, so I'm gonna... Where am I gonna put it? Could put it here. Not a terrible idea. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so this is gonna be very particular until we finish it out. So we're going to put this... Where are we going to put this? We're going to go ahead and put that there. Unfortunately, it doesn't get us a perfect placement because of that, but that's all right. And then this village also wants to be enclosed, so I'll put that there. And then we can put this here. Excellent. And then we can put this here. Ooh, that one felt good. Alright. So then we can finish up these 2 railroad quests. Excellent. And we have 4 more tiles that we can place. And there are 2 locations needed to completely enclose this forest. I need 4 more field segments to finish this quest. I need 1 house to finish this village quest. Well, I have the 1 house here, so I can just do that. That'll let us finish that. And then alright, I need to make sure I have 2 tiles to finish this one out. Yeah, it looks like coming up we've got... Yeah, I'm not going to be able to finish this. Either finish this quest or this one. But I will be able to finish this right here, close that out. And then I can close this out. Get a perfect placement. Wonderful. And then, Well, this quest isn't going to get completed either way, and just so we don't hear the little breaking sound of a quest failing, we're going to put it here. And there's our session complete. We scored 44,310. I believe that's actually not quite as high as my high score there. That's okay. Now there's a few other ways you can play Dorfromantik. I mentioned the classic way, but there's also a creative mode. So if you just want to keep adding on to your little map here, you can just do that. You can go ahead and do that. There's no score or anything, so you don't have to worry too much about where to put things unless you really want to make sure everything connects. And if you'd care about that, there's actually a generate matching tile button, so you can just you can be like, I want a tile that will fit exactly here, and it will make you one. That easy. And if you're like, I want just a whole mess of these, or I don't know, right, undo doesn't work, but you do have a delete button. So if you want to go through and find all of the places where you have non-matching edges, you can go and say this tile this match, or this tile it doesn't match, and this tile doesn't match, and all that. You can also make it so that you only place one tile, which is kind of fun. So you just right, and then I can turn that off. And then if I can use this is what I was thinking you could do with this. So I freeze the stack, I eyedropper that, just a whole bunch of these things. What fun. Anyway. So yeah. This is Dorfromantik. It's one of my favorite games. I hope you enjoyed this look at it.